going on, everybody? Doc here, Average Gamer Guys, back again, free to play, last day on Earth. The season is over. Season is over, and we are ready to grab some seasonal rewards. So we're going to be jumping into seasonal rewards. We may jump down. Got some new events going on. We've got the wrecked ship. We have the commune as well. We actually also have a destroyed convoy. We might do wrecked ship convoy today, depending on how things go, and then Port Lab. Next episode, Port Lab, we're going to head in. We're going to make use of the Port Lab event going on for factory parts, carbon composite. We're going to do it. I actually would like to do that. Also, we can start working slowly towards some of the crate tickets and or the locker tickets, if you will, for Port Lab. That'd be pretty good. We can hit the sewer as well to grab some additional things. So I am excited. I'm just coming off the recording from our main account, which a video is going to have gone up probably a little bit before this one, handful of days, and we had some great luck. We got a lot done. I'm like still riding the high of that. So what are we hoping from our seasonal rewards here? We did not grind quite as hard as we had in the past. We did get up to the car battery, which was really good. We just missed out on grabbing the SWAT armor. We had some work and some other things, and I just haven't been grinding as much on this in terms of like locations and seasonal rewards. We've been trying to do other updates and just getting like settlement and stuff like that done. So, but we're still gonna get the extremely rare blueprints. We're still gonna get some regular blueprints. So really, I'm excited to open those as well as our packs. So let's jump in. Let's grab the things. No, thank you. We are free to play here, game. Jeez, you should know that. I think it's actually in my name, but this is what we're gonna do in the next episode. We got 3 days for this, or just about 3 days for this as the recording. Again, carbon composite, weapon parts, factory. I always call these weapon parts, factory parts, excuse me. That's our big grind. We wanna knock this down. I also think we can complete all of this, which is really good. So we'll get some good seasonal rewards for that. We may also jump over to the commune. I don't know. I think that the church one is really easy to do, and I think we can beat the first level or two on the other two. I just don't know how much of a good use of our resources this is. You can find some really good stuff. Like even at the second level, it's not bad. But yeah, we'll leave that. But wreck ship definitely in our future, but let's go ahead. I do have one spring. We just got done actually clearing out, I think it was a little bit of this. We got done clearing out a little bit of a bunker alpha, and I have an upgrade already to do, but let's jump in and grab the goodies. Let's do our infinite packs here first. We're gonna get the rare here, which is cool, which is a backpack that has some fish in it. And then we'll get some ghillie armor stuff, and we'll see what else we can grab. I actually would kind of prefer the med kits. But let's crack it. We got the pants, and we got the backpack as advertised. So that's cool. We have 5 infinite packs. That's pretty good. Let's see if we can get some good stuff here. Whoa! Extremely rare bike. Nice! Dude, nice! Nice. And a Glock. We will always take weapons. We will always take weapons. Okay. I'm happy with some armor too. Nice. A backpack style. Awesome. That's really all we could hope for out of these. It's just a handful of things. Some meds is perfect. Beautiful. That was a great little opening. Not a ton of packs, but it's nice. We got a couple of things from there. So we got some skins we could mess around with, which is pretty cool. We're starting to stack up some good car batteries here, which is nice. But I want to take these extremely rare weapon mod blueprints. I want to take these as well. We got some carbon composite. We got a couple factory parts. We may look to do something with that. And again, we've been hitting some of the other events. Got some other stuff stacked up. We got some settlement progress to get into here soonish. But okay. I'm going to go backwards. I think I took the extremely rare ones first. So what are we hoping for? Anything new, honestly. Anything decent. Getting some weapons would be good. I'd like to see some other melee weapon mods, just because we use a higher volume of melee weapons and the variants of melee weapons that we find versus guns, obviously. And we're starting to get a nice stockpile of guns and armors. But yeah, but anything new would be cool. So let's get into it. Sight on the VSS is new for us. Okay. Not a gun we'll use a ton. Okay. Duct tape grip, actually. That's cool. Bat is a weapon we find pretty consistently, so that's nice to have a grip. That's nice. That is nice. This should be the last of the regular ones. And a red laser, which we have the red laser already. So we will be turning this in to the bunker. Now, here's the extremely rares. What do we want from this? The Glock with the leg shot would be like the piece de resistance. That would be the best one, I think. Anything else for like the hammer, the sledgehammer, or the saw blade mace would be really good too. But honestly, anything new. I'll take anything new. The lever action tactical stock we already have. Well, the good part about this is this will cycle in. We'll head over to Bunker Alpha and we'll cycle these through. Or Excite for the AK. Nice. That's actually a decent one. Let's see for our last one here. Excite. Okay. Okay. All right. Not bad. Not a bad opening. Season end is really good as long as we can get these blueprints. By far the best way. The fact that these are like you can get free to play is actually really cool. All right, let's see what we got here. So bat was the first one. We actually been working towards the leather grip. We could get this done. So unfortunately, the duct tape grip, not great. Probably should just finish this, honestly. Yeah, let's do that. We're just gonna do this. I got enough leather. Got 111 actually. We've been stacking it up pretty good. So, dude. Okay, nice already. Progress. That's cool. That's actually really cool. Extra durability is always good. Again, I would like to see something for the cleaver. I think this is probably has the potential to be one of the most consistently good weapons that we would use if we got the right modifications on it. We would need like the tactical butcher knife, and we do have hunter handle would be good. Metal handle's not bad. Hunter handle is significant. If we could get those two right there and get them installed, the cleaver ends up being really, really good. I think personally, I think arguably better than the crowbar as a consistent weapon, but we can have an argument about that. Pipe is the same thing. I'd love to see some pipe, but we do have the reinforced handle, and obviously our machetes are the bee's knees. We've been working towards a few other things here to get these upgraded. We're actually getting really close on the heavy handle and having a really, really nice saw blade mace, actually. So I'm very, very excited about that. We need just the 5 more of the hammers. So we've been trying to work towards that. Been thinking about putting some time and some stuff into the silencer here. These little zip guns actually have been really, really good on just bunker clearances for us, helping to take down the berserkers. They've been really good. The durability on this weapon, I've been very, very impressed with. Obviously haven't used them a ton on like our main account in a while, but I thought this was gonna break like really, really quickly, kind of like these Winchesters, but that's not the case. They have pretty good durability. So the one thing that I do want to do, we got the one spring. You can see here, we got one spring left. That's it. That's what we're doing. I'm going to install this, and we're going to get a Glock upgrade today. Let's go. Let's go. I was waiting for this. I've been grinding towards this one. So obviously getting towards the elite shutter, we need to try to do. We need a bunch of weapon parts here. We still need a bunch of gun oil and some other things. We've been working towards getting the grip here. I actually think probably our next drop in for everything is going to be the grip. But nice to get this magazine done, which extra crit damage and some speed. So that's really, really cool. We've been working towards, again, a handful of these things. We really just need a ton. Unfortunately, we just need a ton of springs, which we've been doing pretty good at trying to grind towards those. I would like to get the mechanical sight done here, make our shotguns a little bit better. This is an active mod. I didn't even realize. Dude, that's cool. There's a good chance we don't install this like anytime soon, because it's a lot. This is a lot. It's a lot of factory parts. Yeah, it's a lot. That's a lot of factory parts. 20 is, and 60 springs. It took us a long time just to get the 30 or so that we needed for that Glock magazine. The rest of this, the lenses, is also a bit of a grind, although these aren't super, super difficult. And then we got the 4X sight. This is a really good sight. Wow. Now, this one I would actually very much consider. Is this the best sight? Crit chance, crit damage, range, a little bit of reduction in speed. I'm going to say yes to that. Unequivocally, the crit chance and crit damage and range is really nice. This may be the next spot we put our carbon composite, honestly. Because again, if we could level this AK up and make this really good later on, like much later into our grind, Bunker Bravo then becomes very accessible, especially during the event if it's AK related. And, you know, part of the strategy here for free to play with weapon mods specifically is to make sure that every weapon gets a little bit better, incrementally gets a little bit better. We obviously are not going to be able to grind all the resources and dump everything in here, all that kind of stuff. But if we can really systematically work towards, okay, put a weapon mod here, put a weapon mod there, increase some damage, increase some durability. Durability ends up being a really, really big thing for us because of how, I don't want to say scarce weapons are, guns specifically, but any opportunities we can get there to make those better and get more life out of them means that we can do more in locations, which then leads to more resources, and we kind of work the snowball, if you will. But having some good balanced weapons, like I should be able to hope to pick up AK, M16, and shotgun, as well as the Uzi. If we pick up any of those weapons through Bunker Alpha, through Police Station, through wherever, and we can throw just a few mods on each of them to make them just better, we'll be in a much, much better position. So trying to balance that out, and that's why I push so hard on this Glock here to not only get the red laser for some extra crit chance and extra crit damage, is to get a magazine as well. Increase speed a little bit, increase some damage, and then obviously the only other thing that I would really like, I'd like to get some extra durability here. We just haven't found anything to do that yet, but that's really the next big goal. Factory parts and springs, I would like to get the elite shutter. The elite shutter on this is really, really good, so I think we have a Glock. So let's make... Look at that. That's a nice little DPS bump, actually. With the speed, especially. The speed is a big, big difference maker. And then some crit chance to this. I'm excited. This is cool. This is really cool. That makes all of the Glockies we got just that much better. And we have a good handful of Glocks. We don't need that one, but let's grab the rest of these. I always do this. Right? I try to do this at least right when we get the guns. Only because if I don't, I'll forget. And then I'll go to use the gun and not have the thing on it. All right, this one we can just equip these. This one we have to select it. So that is important to note that if it does have a weapon mod on it and you get additional weapon mods, you may have seen me do this, but I've never really covered this. You can just come to the weapon, don't do your auto, right? And it'll give you the prompt that, hey, you're about to remove something that you don't have, but you can come to the weapon and put the other attachments on as long as you don't replace that one. So keep that in mind. Same thing here. We'll put this on here. Nice. That's awesome. It's actually really, really awesome. Nice little upgrades here today. That's cool. Very happy about this. Very, very happy. All right, let's put these bad boys away. Got, again, a good stockpile of guns going here. Be impressed by my stockpile of weaponry. Or don't. That's fine if you're not. That's okay. Each to their own. Drop this down. And I'm going to grab some of these. Gotcha. I just got, like, stuff everywhere. The other thing that I'm going to start struggling with is, honestly, a storage space. We are, like, just stacked to the brim. I've got just random stuff, I feel like, kind of all over the place. And, not that that's, like, a bad thing, but we're in a good position for that, which, again, that's nice. This is where we want to be. Excuse me while I pee, but I'm gonna head over to the convoy. We'll head down a wreck ship, and then we'll jump over to the convoy really quick. We'll knock that out. I'm actually really, really excited about that. I'll just bring the machete just so we can work quickly here. And I do need a sneaky weapon. Grab a saw blade mace. I think this is probably... Is this enough weapons? It should be enough. We can... Oh, we'll head over to the bunker here. Head over to the bunker here as well. I feel like I need one more weapon. I can need one more weapon. Let's just grab this bat. Did I get this done? Did I get this thing done? I did, didn't I? Yes. Nice. Extra durability is always good. We will save that. And again, we got a really, really nice machete. And we're just looking for the handle. We could get this handle. This would be really good. We'd be in a really good spot here. Saw blade mace. Been trying to hit the farm very consistently on its resets for opportunities to grab some melee weapon mods. Had a little bit of success. I should also look to see, before I do all this, let's look to see here if indeed, I don't know if I opened, want me to open a red crate? Let's open a red crate with everybody. I don't remember if I did this or not. We just hit that location, so trying to see if there's anything else we have stocked away. I want to make sure we don't have any blueprints stocked away. Okay, we're good. I think we're good. Not seeing it. We're starting to stack up a good bit of armor here too. And we're just kind of moving through. Just moving through some things. I'm gonna get the extra experience. We still do not have the burglar skill yet. Wild to me. All right, we'll save it for the energy. Got 30 minutes left. Let's jump in. Here we go. We'll do wreck ship, bunker, convoy. If that makes sense. Bunker, convoy. Yeah. And then we can get back. Yeah. Yeah. I've also been trying to upgrade the chopper a bit, you know, as we just get some of the extra parts, gas tanks, forks, wheels, and stuff. Done a little bit. I think maybe we'll, you know, since probably last time we saw it, it's going to be a little bit more than you would recognize, but we still are sitting at 4 storage spaces, which is fine. We're starting to get some tank durability though up, which is good. Really don't need to use that for that, but wreck ship is definitely a free-to-play friendly event, I would say. And you can come in here with really, really weak weapons and kill these guys. Nice. Okay. Whoa. We have got to hit this every day. I would love to see a really nicely modified shotgun or a regular shotgun, and a C4 would be great. I would love to grab these and this and this. These three. Factory parts, Uzi, lens. And of course we hard miss and grab explosive material. That's okay. We're eliminating some of the what do you call it? Chances. Do I take all these? I don't know. Do I care about all this? I do, actually. It's good for us to continue to grab this cloth fiber because we can turn it into bandages, and that's good for us. We do need the bandages. All right, let's head over. Let's get to the bunker. We're gonna drop some things in, so we might even be able to get some more weapon blueprints out of this. Actually, with the 2 that we have to put in here, feeling very confident because this gives, I forget what it is. It's a very high percent of I'll call it like the gauge towards getting a new blueprint. So I'm excited about doing this. The other thing, and I haven't showcased this, we'll do this the next time it comes around on free to play, especially, as running to all the locations and doing the collector event. The collector event actually has been really, really good for us to be able to grab a handful of things, a little bit of weapons and some other stuff, which has been pretty cool. So we're at 70%. Let's drop this in 80%. We're definitely getting a weapon mod blueprint out of this. Or 2. That was literally 200%. Okay, let's grab 2. Here we go. Green laser for the VSS. Again, not a weapon. I think we have maybe 1 or 2 in our inventory. Not something we need, unfortunately. Carbon handle, though. That's cool. I'll take it. We have it. It's part of the list now, so nothing. Green laser is probably good. Again, it's just really not probably worth our investment at this point. We got other higher priority things. But let's crack a red crate here, just because we can. Let's see what we get. All right, delete these. We delete these. Delete these, and we sort. Really good set of weapons. Really nice set of weapons. Double AK, shotgun, and Uzi. We got 3 springs. We got 2 filters, which is actually really good, and some more engine parts. A little bit more fuel. Some acid. Okay. Okay. I like it. I like it a lot. Okay. We'll run back and forth to the chopper. We're going to throw some things in the rear of it, and we'll see you over at the convoy. All right. Convoy it is. Man, I kind of hate the mercenary one. I feel like we take more damage in this one. It's not as enjoyable as the other one. I think the rewards can be better, because the machete's pretty cool. And some armor's not bad. How about you don't shoot me? That's not very nice. I would love to have taken your weapon there, sir. We also don't get to do any sneak attacks here, which is a little unfortunate. You know what we could do? I think I'm going to. I'm going to swap my armor out for this, guys. Then I'm going to take our other military armor and swap it in case we lose this armor. One thing that you can do, and I am really trying to make a concerted effort towards this, is keep upgrading our recycler, right? Working towards getting that fully leveled up. for its benefits. And I do recommend that. I think that's really smart to try to focus on that a little bit and to do, because you can just produce more materials out of that. One of the ones that I struggle with a little bit is the armors and the fabrics. Only because you usually use, at least for me, I typically am using the armor down essentially until it breaks, which isn't a bad thing. It just is the way that it is. Stop shooting me, please. So again, keep these in mind. Those would actually break down pretty good. Still, you might not get a ton out of it, but it still gets you some good points towards upgrading your recycler if you ever then decide to recycle anything of better durability. I should probably do a video on the recycler. I think that would be not a bad idea. We're not going to take, well, maybe we take the paint. At some point, I'm going to want the paint to style up our chopper, but we have a pretty good stockpile of that as it stands. Okay. I'm going to hit you with this. I'm going to hit you with this, and I'm going to whack you, and you're going to be dead. Very anticlimactic, but a red coupon ticket is very nice. That is really good. We didn't get the finger, which I'm a little upset about, but everything else was pretty good, so that was nice. I feel like this was really good. And like I said here, in the next episode, we will definitely be jumping over to Port Lab. I want to get some stuff done with that. I'm actually really excited about the opportunity to do that. And again, we might dedicate another video to just knocking out a little bit of the commune as well. Getting some good early seasonal progress is nice for us. That is a good thing. That's a good thing, I think, to do. Commune, again, ends up being one of those events that maybe the first level and just getting a little bit makes sense to do. I think doing the totality of the church and the gas event really isn't bad. I think that makes sense to try to knock that out. Other than that, though, you are wasting. I don't want to say wasting, because you're getting a benefit. You're using a lot of resources, and the RNG of how the reward system works, I think, is what turns a lot of people away. It does for me personally, because it doesn't feel like enough control over the outcome of the reward to make pushing through the tiers faster. I think if you could like set the rewards up front, like it could be random, but if you could see what the potential rewards up front were, and then like kind of like the big hunt event, maybe like refresh that would be a better system, I think, for helping people to find what they end up needing out of that and those types of events. So that's just an idea floating around in the old noggin brain. And yeah, that's good. You know what other thing I would like to do here with you really quickly is I think actually let's go jump over and maybe let's open up our mercenary contracts. We have a few. We've been trying our best to do this daily to grab some of these. I will tell you, last handful of days I've been missing them. We do have some settlement progress to do, I think we're close. I think we can build the grinder. Pretty positive we could do that. But we'll do that here in a future episode, because I want to get some more progression done and get some more things. But I think we have we have actually a really good chunk of these to open, so let's grab some more. That's cool. I thought we've been doing a better job at grabbing these than I anticipated. I just haven't done the trades. Nice, we got 15. 15 is actually pretty good. 15 is good for free to play. So what are we hoping for here? Whatever the game will give us. Let's open 10. Let's see. Let's knock these out. Okay, good stripes. Good stripes. 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 Okay. Liberty contract. I will take some contracts. Some early contracts is good. And we got 5 more. Dude, ladies and gentlemen, we are just hitting today. Our opening on our main account was really good. Both for contracts and a few other things, the infinite packs. And the fact that we just spiked this very rare mercenary in Naomi and Dash is really awesome. I'm a little stunned that we were able to hit this. That is cool. That gives us two. That gives us both Lemmy and her. Now, here's the interesting thing. We're going to definitely give her a try. I have to give her a try because her skills with this little, with the drone are actually really interesting. I don't know how good she's going to be until she gets up with like mercenary rank 1 or a little bit farther, which obviously, again, we'll have to get really, really lucky to not only spike another very rare, but also then get her specifically. But I'm thinking she might be kind of interesting to give a try. And I think we level her up. I think we put some... Let's give her a couple levels up and see. So her damage is awful, though. That's my biggest concern, is that her damage is really, really bad. Really, really weak. I think the drone does the vast majority of the damage, if I'm not mistaken. But we have to test her out, and it would be a good opportunity to test her out at this point. I think the other thing that we look at doing here, you know, we've got Lemmy pretty well leveled up. I think we try to push him towards 20. Maybe also do this with Chris, but likely, actually, it might make sense to swap Chris, to put both Chris and Naomi and Dash in together and forego Lemmy. I don't know. That's really hard to say. That's a really hard pick at this point. But let's give... I'm just going to pump some levels into Connor here. 2 levels is really nice. Getting him close to 20. We could look at doing Liberty. Get her some levels up. Karma, I've actually not been unimpressed with the ability to heal. She came in kind of clutch. She's been cool. Could put a bunch of levels into Tucker if we wanted to do that. I think it just makes sense for us to kind of push here on Lemmy. We just put the 20 in. Let's just get him maxed to level 20. That makes a lot of sense. That's going to be really good for us. I think actually we do the same thing here with Connor. Him to level 20. That's really good. So they're maxed out. Can almost get him all the way leveled up. I'm going to do it. This is kind of my core team. I think we'll be able to actually get some progression here by doing that. And then we got some leftover points. Kind of a toss-up here. I have a feeling on free-to-play, we're going to get to this point where we're going to get compressed, where we're going to get more stripes than we need over the course of time, because we're going to be less consistent at grabbing contracts for our mercenaries here. So I'm less worried about spending these here initially. I just wish we had enough to get him leveled up all the way. Like, I think, again, it makes sense to probably start putting in, like, level up Liberty a little bit. Like, we might as well, right? That seems fine. Seems fine. Kind of chip away at leveling everybody up, but nice. We got definitely lots to share with you here in the very near future, because that's some really good levels up on our mercenaries here for expeditions and for the settlements. We'll have to jump in. We'll have to see if we can get any progression there to make our daily loot better. the better our daily loot ends up being. The long grind there is going to get a little bit easier with getting some progression there, as well as getting some materials, obviously, for us to be able to upgrade the settlement. So I hope you enjoyed. I think we're going to just kind of wrap this one up here. A little bit of a shorter episode, but I got to run back and forth and grab a few things. Just really nice to see a season end and get some good progression. We got some great weapon mods. I'm very, very excited about for that. And we got some good, to get another legendary or very rare on the mercenary side is really cool. So we'll have to spend some time working to upgrade Naomi and Dash, give them a test, and see how good they can end up being if we can get them some levels. So be sure to stay tuned for more. We're definitely doing more. Lots of updates. Again, we'll be jumping into Commune. We'll be jumping into some Port Lab. We'll jump into some expeditions. We'll share some of the base and some of the settlement upgrades, and we'll try to work through getting a little bit more story progression, because we're getting close here to getting the grinder done. That actually will give us a VSS and some first aid kits, and then we're kind of on to potentially, I don't know how much of this is the last step for, but we're getting close to the drone and that kind of stuff. So that could be really fun. So I'm going to close this one out. Like, comment, subscribe, flash some socials. Thanks for spending some of your day with me. I hope it's been absolutely fantastic, and hope you enjoyed a little bit of an update video here today while we knocked a few things out. I'm also going to ask, in addition to subscribing if you're not already, and, throwing a thumbs up and all that stuff and chatting down below with us, go check out some of the other videos on the channel. If you haven't seen our main account season end reward, you should definitely do that, and likely it will be up a handful of days, or probably a previous week from this episode, just with where we are for recording versus producing those episodes. But be sure to check that out. We might flash a card, or here at the end of the end screen we'll throw up a video as well. Share with your friends, help get us involved and excited, and yeah, we just appreciate it. We're on the road to 10K subscribers as well, so help us to get there. We're updating our raid playlist every week with new raids, so really just trying to pump out good quality, fun, helpful Last Day on Earth content for you, and we love chatting with you down in the comments below. So thanks for everything. Thanks for being here. I've been Doc. We all together, we're the Average Gamer Guys. Thanks for being here. We'll catch you in the next episode. Peace.